Good morning, students. So in the last class, we have solved up to the 14th problem. So in today's class, let us continue with the 15th question. It is integral dx by under root x minus a into x minus b. So I take this as I which is equals to integral dx upon square root of x minus a into x minus b. So here it is not there in the standard form. So now multiply x minus a into x minus b, integral dx upon square root of, we get x square minus a plus bx into a plus ab, x square minus a plus bx plus ab. So now I take only the quadratic polynomial, and we have to solve this quadratic polynomial by completing the square method. X square minus a plus bx plus ab. So here add and subtract b by 2 the whole square. So what is the value of b in this case? Coefficient of x is always the value of b. So b by 2 the whole square. So b value, it is a plus b. A plus b divided by 2 the whole square. This term we need to add and subtract here. X square minus a plus b into x plus ab. So now add and subtract. A plus b by 2 the whole square, and then minus a plus b by 2 the whole square. So now in the next step, so these two and this term can be written as x minus a plus b by 2 the whole square. See here, this is a square, and then minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square is nothing but a minus b the whole square, and then these two terms must be written at the end, plus ab, and then minus square applies to the numerator as well as to the denominator. A plus b the whole square divided by 2 square will be 4. So in the next step, x minus a plus b by 2 the whole square, then take up the LCM, we get 4ab, then expand this considering the minus sign. So it is minus a square minus b square, then minus 2ab whole divided by 4. So in the next step, write the first term as it is, that is x minus a plus b by 2 the whole square as it is. Then so here 4ab minus 2ab will be 2ab plus 2ab minus a square, then minus b square divided by 4. So now this is equals to x minus a plus b divided by 2 the whole square. So take minus common here, minus into plus becomes minus. So what do we get now? We get a square plus b square minus 2ab. We get this term divided by 4. So now this is equals to x minus a plus b by 2 the whole square, then minus, I write it as it is. Then what is this now? A square plus b square minus 2ab. This is nothing but a minus b the whole square divided by 4. So now overall this can be written as x minus a plus b by 2 the whole square, and then minus these two can be written as a minus b by 2 the whole square, and then now I take up the integral. Therefore I which is equals to integral dx upon square root of, so in place of x square minus a plus b into x plus ab, we can write x minus a plus b by 2 the whole square minus a minus b by 2 the whole square. So now we have to go for the substitution. So I take x minus a plus b by 2 as t. So here put x minus a plus b by 2, this is equals to t. So now differentiate both the sides. So derivative of x will be 1 and derivative of this constant it is 0. 1 minus 0 it is 1, which is equals to dt by dx. So this implies d1 which is equals to dt by dx. This implies dx which is equals to dt. Dx equal to dt. So we have to rewrite this particular. Well, after rewriting we get t square minus a minus b by 2 the whole square. Now this is there in the standard form. It is in the form of integral dx by x square minus a square. That is nothing but log mod x plus under root x square minus a square plus c. I which is equals to log mod x is nothing but t here. T plus under root x square, that is t square minus a square. A is nothing but a minus b by 2 here. A minus b by 2 the whole square mod complete plus c. So I which is equals to log what is t here? T is nothing but x minus a plus b by 2 plus here square root of t square, that is x minus a plus b by 2 the whole square minus a minus b by 2 the whole square. So mod complete plus c. So now I which is equals to log mod x minus a plus b by 2 plus square root of, so these two together can be written as x minus a into x minus b mod complete plus c. So why we have written these two as x minus a into x minus b? So see here. So initially x minus a into x minus b we had written in this form, and then this was written in the form of x minus a plus b by 2 the whole square minus a minus b by 2 the whole square. That is why. So here I have replaced x minus a plus b by 2 the whole square minus a minus b by 2 the whole square as x minus a into x minus b. So this problem is little complicated. You need to practice a lot to make this as perfect. So this is all about 15th one. Well, the 16th problem, it is integral 4x plus 1 divided by square root of 2x square plus x minus 3 dx. So I take this as I which is equals to integral 4x plus 1 divided by square root of 2x square plus x minus 3 dx. So now let us go for the substitution here. Take 2x square plus x minus 3 as t. If we differentiate this, whose derivative is there in the numerator? So put 2x square plus x minus 3 which is equals to t. Then derivative of this will give us 4x plus 1 which is equals to dt by dx. I take dx to the LHS. Let us rewrite this now. I which is equals to integral dt upon root t. What is dx by root x? It is 2 root x plus c. 2 times root t plus c. So I which is equals to 2 times root. What is t here? It is 2x square plus x minus 3 plus c. So here this is there in the standard form of integration of f dash of x divided by root f of x dx, f dash of x by square root of f of x dx. So this can be written as 2 times root f of x, 2 times root f of x plus c. So this is the standard result. Well, the 17th question, it is integral x plus 2 divided by under root x square minus 1 dx. So I take this as I which is equals to integral x plus 2 divided by square root of x square minus 1 dx. So here I split this into two terms. We get x divided by square root of x square minus 1 plus 2 divided by square root of x square minus 1 dx. So now integrate them separately. I which is equals to integral of x divided by square root of x square minus 1 dx plus integral 2 is a constant, I write it outside, then dx upon square root of x square minus 1. So here I take this as I1 plus 2 times I take this as I2. I call this as equation number 1. Now we have to get the value of I1 and I2. Then I2 will be multiplied with 2. So now I1 which is equals to integral x divided by square root of x square minus 1 dx. So here I take the denominator as t. Put x square minus 1 which is equals to t. Differentiate both the sides now. We get 2x which is equals to dt by dx. But here we need only x dx. I take 2 to the RHS now and dx to the LHS. X dx which is equals to 1 by 2 dt. So I rewrite I1. So here I1 which is equals to integral. So now see here x dx will be 1 by 2 dt, then whole divided by square root of t. So 1 by 2 is a constant, I write it outside. Then integration of dt by root t will be 2 root t plus I write c1 here because this is integral 1. So I call this as equation number 2. So now we have to get the value of I2. I2 which is equals to integral dx upon square root of x square minus 1. So this is already there in the standard form now. Integral dx by x square minus a square. So I2 which is equals to log mod x plus under root x square minus a square, that is x square minus 1 plus c2. So I take this as equation number 3. Now put 2 and 3 in equation number 1 so that we get the value of I. Therefore I which is equals to I1, that is here 2 and 2 get cancels. It is root t plus c1 and then plus 2 times I2, that is this one, log 2 times log mod x plus square root of x square minus 1 square root of x square minus 1 mod complete plus 2 times c2. 2 is related to the first term as well as to the second term now. So here I which is equals to root t. What is t in the first integral? It is x square minus 1. So square root of x square minus 1 plus 2 times log of mod x plus square root of x square minus 1 x square minus 1 plus c. So here c is going to be c1 plus 2 times c2. We can replace a constant by some other constant. So this is the answer for the 17th problem.